Ba, 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 da. Do 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 ba 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 da ba.
Looking cool, Joker.
Ba ba da ba ba. Shh, we're making noises. All right. Okay. Let's see. I need dot dot dot. There we go. Just in time. What's up, everybody? Just doing some final touches here. This is probably gonna be loud? Okay. It scared me. I was like, no, please don't be loud. Okay. So Skybane will be here. She's gonna be a little bit late. It does say we're playing Mega Man 2? Yeah, okay. Let me pop out the chat here. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let me go ahead and close that. Close this. Close this. I just close all that. Close this one. And it's on... No, it's not on stream for some reason. There we go. Now it is. Okay. Alright. Looks like we are good to go. 1 second. Oh, I forget how to do it. Whatever. Alright, I could do it here. Oh, never mind. No, I can't. Just kidding. Okay. Alright. Okay. All my buttons still the same? Looks like it. Ugh. What is this? This sounds terrible. Is this what you guys were warning me about? What the... Really? Already? This is gonna be a fun game, isn't it? This game was outsourced to another company to develop. Well, I'd say it definitely shows. Okay, I can't charge, but I can slide, so that's good enough. God, these things are real easy on the eyes. Let me tell you. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, the ice cream returns. It doesn't want to give me anything. This is the most stingy ice cream I've ever seen in my whole life. What is up with this ice cream? Not even a single thing? Wow. Oh, there. One thing I can't even use. Cool. Epic. Oh. Okay. I didn't even see that there. Well, I guess I'm dead already. Wow. Yeah. I mean, this is something. I thought somebody said they loved this game and could beat it in half an hour. This is kind of... I mean... It plays okay. I mean, I can slide. So there's that. So it's got the quality of being a good Mega Man game because I can slide. So that's all it takes. Got this game for Christmas when I was 7. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that coming. It's not as difficult as Wily's Revenge. The only real hard part of Wily's Revenge was the bosses. Oh wow, there's a checkpoint already. Alright, Ice Cream, you gonna be stingy still? Oh wait, hold on. Let's see. You in here?
What's the matter, Josh? You were too good to pick up my call?
No, well, because I have it so when I'm streaming, Discord doesn't make a bunch of stinky noises, so it doesn't distract everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like, you know, you had to place the call yourself. You're too high and mighty to accept my call.
Well, there's a bit of that too, yeah.
Hey, folks, how you doing?
Oh, I could set the oh, I can actually set the stream quality now. That's cool.
Can you put on my screen?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. They just added new options. I can mess around with the quality, cool. So maybe it won't eat all the internet. Well, yeah, I already gamed over on this stage. The first stage that I picked. It
hasn't even been 10 minutes yet.
No, it's not fair. They literally, like, drop spikes right under you. And it's like, okay, well...
Yeah.
And look at this ice cream. This is literally the most stingiest ice cream I've ever seen in my whole life. Look at this. Look, it doesn't give me anything.
Man.
Yeah,
Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy has its quirks.
Oh, look, there.
Putting it lightly.
And it... Oh, no. Wait. Ah, well, whatever. I got it. And then I got hit. Oh, look. I did 2. God, come on. Ooh, energy capsule. I don't have any weapons. Neat. No. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay.
Yes, we did just start Tuga. As far as I'm aware, anyway. I just joined myself.
Yeah, we've been going for... Oh. So, look what you did to me. I'm trying to look at the time. We've been going on for 9 minutes, 25 seconds. I had to do a little bit of prep time, but yeah. This is only the first stage. And it's a little difficult.
Yeah, that's, I cannot remember the difficulty of Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy. I only remember that it had some really quirky game mechanics.
It's got stingy ice cream, so I'll let that speak for itself.
I don't know, it just feels like nothing is consistent in Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy. And I don't know why that is, but It's a thing, or something I noticed anyway. It's easy? Okay, well that's helpful, I guess. It's funny, I don't seem to remember. The game, I feel like the developers of these Game Boy titles, I guess I shouldn't be grouping them all together, they might have been separate teams, but I feel like they never quite, the people behind the Game Boy titles, they never quite took the cramped room into perspective until, like, Mega Man 4. You know, up until that point, I think they were just trying somehow to, I don't know, make, like, a classic NES game in Game Boy, and that's just, you know, it's something that you just couldn't do because there was not as much room in there. But yeah, I feel like it wasn't until Mega Man 4 or Mega Man 5 where they started taking the screen size into account and adjusting things accordingly, if you know what I mean.
I don't think it's that bad until there's a spike.
Well, we haven't gotten that far in here yet, obviously.
Well, I mean, just taking the first one into account. Ooh.
Yeah, that was pretty short, though.
Ah, I gotta do it all over. Yay.
Zero Amnesty, okay. I did not read your Mega Man Legends 2. What did you call it back there?
Oh, yeah.
I know you called it something.
Look at this.
Review, yeah. I did not read your review. I've been really, really busy, as Josh could tell you.
Yeah.
With, I know, Get Me Off the Moon activities and just, oh gosh. You guys remember that podcast I said I'd be putting out last week?
It started at 18 hours and now it's down to like an hour or so.
Let me tell you about that podcast, guys. It's not out yet, obviously, as you may have noticed, in spite of the fact that I told you it would be out last week. But it's partially because of Get Me Off the Moon activities. We were really busy for the 20th anniversary of Legends, and I was particularly busy with commissioning that fantastic artwork that Renji of bonuslevel.com designed for us. So that was one thing, but the main bulk of the problem, the main reason for its delay, is just the fact that it was a mess. The podcast was a mess. And it was mainly because of two people in that call. One was Tim, our lovely podcast host.
My BFF.
The other was, good old Josh and Tim. Back a long ways together. And the other was Ryan, who I like to call our podcast guru, or guru, however you want to pronounce it. Or no, excuse me, not podcast. Oh yeah, not
convention. The convention. Yeah, I was like, podcast.
Yeah, he's the guy who attends represents us at all those conventions. But those guys are goofballs, and get them in the same room together, and it is not fun. It's a wild roller coaster ride, just on all these different tangents that have nothing to do with the subject in question. So at the end of the day, get this, guys. The total time of the call clocked in at 2 hours. 2 hours, 10 minutes or something. I get around to editing it. I just finished it yesterday. It's in audio format right now. Still has to be converted into video. But I get around to finishing it. I had to edit out 50 plus minutes of audio to kick out all the tangents. It was that bad. That's like literally almost half the podcast itself, almost half the call. So, and on top of it all, the call, we placed it on Discord. The connection was not that good either. So you know, it was not just a pain in the rear editing out all the tangents, but you know, we had to do like re-recordings of some of our lines and stuff because Discord kept cutting out at various points. It was not the best connection. So, you know, I love audio editing, but when it comes to that kind of ridiculousness, it becomes a little cumbersome. So suffice it to say that it was a nightmare, but I'm finished with the audio editing side of it now, and I've reached out to Tim to handle the video editing side. So I'm hoping it'll be up soon. I don't know when. Tim generally takes a long time doing things, so we'll see what happens.
Surprised you didn't ask me to do it.
You know, I'd like to talk to you about that after the podcast, actually.
Okay.
Or, excuse me, the live stream.
No, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
at the rate I'm playing, it's basically just going to be a podcast.
Gosh, yeah. But I would like to talk to you about that afterwards, Josh. I'm not sure what Tim's going to be doing.
Yeah, so I could do that. You know what? I even just got new editing software too.
Oh,
so
sweet.
I wouldn't mind giving it a whirl. It's Humble Bundle is doing a thing. It's normally priced at like $300 or $400. I got it for $20. So pretty cool.
Nice, nice.
And it's similar. Yeah. Okay, there we go. It's similar software to one that I used to edit the documentary with. So, what do you guys my earrings about? What's so loud? The noises in this game? They're not very pleasant, I can tell you that much.
They are not. I can remember that much.
Yeah, it's like, what? Like, I booted it up, I'm like, what the? I got Rush Marine. Bloody ears and bloody tears. Alright, well, I got him. Yeah, I mean, this, what do you call it? Like, boss select is like, what were they doing? This is just noise. Honestly, it kind of makes me think of this one song from Silent Hill. Like, I kind of want to get it now. Oh, what is it called? There's a song, it sounds so much like it now. Hold on, I have to get it. Hold on. I think it's called, like, My Heaven or something. Just because it's just... Hold on. Silent Hill. Is this one it? Hold on. Skipping around the song. Yeah. This instrument right here. Here. I'll link you the timestamp so you can hear it. It's making me think of it. There you go.
Oh boy. I really want to listen to this.
Alright, now let's hear Mega Man.
Holy crap, what is this?
It's from Silent Hill. It's scary. It's a scary song.
Not very silent, is it?
It's a scary game.
Why would you call it Silent Hill with this kind of noise in the background?
Oh my god, it's funny. Mega Man is stage Silent Hill confirmed. Who's Metal Blade good against again? I know everybody, but who's he really supposed to be good against? Is it Woodman?
I've never. Oh well, technically it's the best against himself.
Yeah, I know that too. Yeah.
Woodman, yeah. Actually, that's the only other boss on here that Metal Blade is good against.
Okay. Somebody tell Siva Gunner to do that Mega Man song and that Silent Hill song. That'd be perfect.
Someone was asking a question back there. Oh yeah, Zero Amnesty asking, so if we decided on what activities we do, is going to be sending more letters. Yeah, we're not... Well, we don't really want to talk about that yet. Like I mentioned in that note, or as David mentioned, I believe, in that 20th anniversary note that we made on the page, we're going to be doing various campaigns throughout the year, and, you know, so not just one. And we do have some ideas going on, but I'm not going to mention those right now for two main reasons. One, you know, I mean, like, those might change, obviously, as we continue to think of what ideas might be good for the 20th anniversary. And two, you know, I mean, surprises are a thing.
Yeah, don't you guys love surprises?
Yeah, I know I do. But we do have ideas right now for campaigns. I mean, if we didn't, we certainly wouldn't have been. We certainly wouldn't have said we intend to do a number of campaigns throughout the year.
Yeah.
So we do have ideas, but you know, for those two reasons I just mentioned, I'm not going to talk about them right now. But I really do have to tell you guys, thank you so much for responding so brilliantly to that post I left a couple weeks ago asking for campaign ideas. I was very, very impressed with the reception on that, and yeah, I dare say that we will be incorporating some of those ideas into our campaigns later on. There's one in particular, I think, that'll come near the end of the year, which, I mean, hasn't, again, nothing's been confirmed yet, but I think there's an idea that I have at the end of the year that I think people would be particularly excited for a campaign. But, going back to the podcast, I guess I pretty much said everything, but I'm hoping it gets put up by the end of the weekend at the very least. We'll see, though.
I have Rush Marine? What? What am I supposed to use Rush Marine for? Oh, was that water earlier? Well, whatever. I did fine. I didn't die.
Yeah, this game... again, I can't remember much about it.
Right,
but...
another... Oh my...
Whoa! What were you saying back there about the drop, Josh?
Yeah, man, wow, these roosters in this game are the new ice cream. Wow. Somebody clipped that. That was crazy. 2 lives. Just like boom boom. Wow.
Broken saw blade is broken.
Yeah.
Oh, just as pixel perfect in this game, eh?
Yeah. Oops.
The leaves seem to be a bit nicer, though.
Ah, whatever.
Oh, and thank your luck.
Yeah, whatever. He's gone.
Shield doesn't do as much damage.
Yeah. Double lives. That was crazy.
That was.
I can't believe that happened. Wow. Yeah. Well, I guess somebody had to not be stingy. Leave shield. He's a lumberjack and now he's dead. A rimp. Yeah. This guy. Airman. Airman. Oh, the birds are back in this game.
This game was outsourced, Zero.
Oh my! Another life just dropped.
Lovely.
Wow. Ooh. Okay. Man. Okay. I guess just that first stage was just like, nah. No drops. Nope.
Can't beat airman jokes. Yeah. My brother made a joke about that yesterday, and he said something in reference to I can't beat airmen, and I responded that I can't understand that comment unless it's in Japanese.
Ah. Man, they're like in perfect sync to me not getting across. Ooh. Ow.
So the game was outsourced, huh? That explains a lot of things, I guess.
That explains everything.
Was it the only one? I'm legitimately curious about this now.
I would like to point out this is one of the few Mega Man games for where when you get a health capsule, it doesn't stop the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this suddenly became the best one then. You know, I've always abhorred that about classic Mega Man. I do not like that it stops everything in the middle of the gameplay when you pick up a, what do you call those? Health capsule.
Yeah.
It's especially worse. It's especially terrible when you're speedrunning. You know, a little pause like that can just throw off your judgment like you can't believe. And I think that's why, you know, that's why speedrunners, they manipulate the RNG so that they never pick up health upgrades. You know, it just throws off the judgment.
Well, I will say this game, for the most part, runs better than the other one. I mean, it's able to handle the birds pretty well. Last game, like, went nuts with that. Ah, dang it.
Okay, Zero Amnesty is saying this was the only Game Boy Mega Man title that was outsourced. Huh.
I wonder why this one.
Good question.
I guess Mega Man 2 is just such a success. They're like, whatever. Just give it to anybody. It'll be fine.
Well, it's particularly strange because I think it combines Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 3, which are arguably, like, the two most popular classic titles. So you would think Capcom, they'd want to, like, put in the extra effort to make this game a good one and not trust any other company with those nitty-gritty details.
Yeah, well.
Responsibilities, whatever you want to call them. But it's strange, isn't it?
You know, Capcom and effort. it's a mixed bag half the time.
Oh boy, there was a part in our podcast last time. It ended up getting cut out because it wasn't it didn't concern anything relevant. But there was a part where David made the comment, "Capcom's never quite been known to do the easiest possible thing." And there was a pause right in the middle of the podcast, and eventually, Paul, aka Hypershell, felt compelled to reply, "Really? Which Capcom have you been following this whole time?"
Huh. Just random Oni just sitting right there.
Yeah, you know he's gonna fall on you, huh?
No, he didn't even fall. He's just like, yeah, well, what's up? What's up, dude? That's what he said. Alright.
Gosh, thank your lucky stars you the slide for this guy.
Yeah.
You know, there are some of those whirlwind patterns are... What on earth did you do?
I hit him with the leaves.
I think that was somewhat effective.
Yeah. He died.
Oh, gosh.
I'm honestly surprised I did that much damage. I hit him with like 2 pellets and then that, and it somehow hit him twice and killed him.
But some of those tornado patterns that Airman throws at you, they are undodgeable in Mega Man 2.
Speaking
like,
of
literally undodgeable. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know what's... I mean, you can see, in that kind of thing, you can see that Mega Man 2 was kind of a rushed project. Or not rushed, but it was made in 2 months.
Well, speaking of rush, let's see. They're saying the Rush Jet is funny looking. Oh. Oh, it's like you get to free control it. Cool.
Oh, it's the Mega Man 3 variant then, is it?
Yeah.
Or version, rather.
It just looks like a little board. He's just rush bored. Ow. Alright, I don't want to waste all that. Magic Carpet Rush, yeah, there you go.
Oh, Tuka's saying this was the first Mega Man game he ever played. Well, what did you think of it at the time?
I thought it was epic. Ah, no. There you go.
Did you find it to be equally as beyond its time as most people found Mega Man 2 for the NES? Somehow I doubt that's the case. But I don't know. It's fun playing games when you're a kid because you can't see as much wrong with them.
Nope.
Wow, you were 8 when you played this? Man. Well, you must have ate it up, huh? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I'll show myself out the door now.
Things I put up with. No! Oh! Did you see that?
Oh, man. I see that, yeah.
That's what they did to me in, well, I don't trust that. That's what they're doing to me in, the Metal Man stage.
Wow, Rush looks like a 4-year-old kitty toy.
He's a little bored. Get out of here. Go home. There we go. Oh, I don't get knocked off it. Cool. Neat.
Oh, that's a nice change. Yeah, if you're, Actually, I can't remember. What happens in Mega Man 3 when you get hit by Rush? I think you take a step backwards, but you don't fall off it.
Most of the time, it's you take a step backwards, but if you fall off... Oh, well, if Rush gets hit, you fall off. Ooh, another one. Nice. If Rush gets hit, you fall off. If you get hit, you take a step back, but it can knock you off, so you gotta be careful.
Okay. Wait, Rush can take damage?
Yeah. I don't know, a couple games if he gets hit.
I thought that was only Mega Man 7.
Is it? I could have sworn there was another one that does that too. Oh, hey, I'll take that. I don't know. Well, you know... Ooh, oh my god.
Oh my...
You gotta be kidding. Oh, what the... Are you serious? Are you? Oh my... You gotta be kidding! You gotta be kidding!
Well, now we know how to farm for lives.
Oh my... What the... You gotta be kidding! I can't even get them all! Oh my god!
Don't hit any more.
Wow. Wow. If I ever get a game over in this game again, you guys... I deserve the worst. I deserve to be fired.
Yeah.
Like, come on. That was how many lives? Like, 7? Or 6 or something? Like, that was a ton right there.
It was like 6, yeah.
Yeah, I came in this stage with 3, and then I got so much I couldn't even get anymore. That's
all
just...
in the course of a minute.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, wind. Wind.
Is
Oh,
this
that's
game
not
even
wind.
worth playing anymore?
Oh, airman.
Yeah, air.
Duh. Please don't.
He's gonna do that thing. What are you gonna do if you lose to him? You certainly don't have enough lives to go around.
There. Wow. Yeah. It's one of those cool weapons. Wow. I can't believe that happened. I'm in such disbelief. That is something.
That was absolutely ridiculous.
Wow. Wait.
Already?
Am I really at Wily already? Yeah, what the? Oh, okay. Wait, is
I guess we are, huh?
Oh, this is a cutscene. I'm not doing nothing.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay. Well, I found Wily already.
Okay, well, GG.
Yeah,
Time,
alright.
guys.
I guess this game was pretty easy. Alright, well, I guess I'll get the next one then. Oh, there we go.
It's a shame we couldn't use all those lives for something good, huh?
Wait, am I already at the boss rush? No way! Is this game... Wait, hold on. Let me just save here. I mean, I know I'm not gonna run out of lives, but just in case something happens.
Yeah, it's not like... I didn't think it was like Mega Man Wily's Revenge, where it's like... You
Yeah,
do
no,
4
there
bosses
was
or more.
stages, though. Oh,
The
okay.
second...
Oh, okay, here we go. This is Magnet Man. I think.
That's... This is weird.
This is weird.
I mean, the boss capsule takes you to a stage?
Yeah. Whatever, I guess.
I want to say these are only, like, short segments that lead to the boss room, and they aren't full-blown stages. If they were full-blown stages, that would just be... weird.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, hey, I need that D-tank. It gets weirder from here. Oh, look at that thing. Hey, quit it.
Yeah, this looks like a full-blown stage. Well, what would happen, and not saying that it will, obviously, but what would happen if you got a game over here?
Are you kidding me? That little thing is pulling me in.
Because it looks like you're in, like, one huge stage with a bunch of other sub-stages in it. So what would happen if you got a game over? Would you just, like, reset at the beginning and lose all that progress? I mean, imagine if you completed 3 capsules and you were on the 4th, and then you got a game over. Would you have to do all 3 of those other sections again?
I don't know.
Well, needless to say, we're not going to be finding out.
That's not too bad. Oh. Okay. Okay. There we are. Oh, those are the little, like, whatever you call them blocks. They're so tiny in this game.
Yeah, well, it's about time they're doing something to compensate for the lack of screen space.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, what? You know, I could do that. But I could do that. Ah.
Thanks, Rush.
Ah, hold on, I can get this. No, come on. Ah!
I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, I guess not. Here, well, I'll just do this.
That seems too far.
There.
Okay, cool. Nice. You could have just used Rush Jet, too.
Yeah, well...
Well, I guess you are going to be using it here, to be fair.
Yeah. Alright, bye.
Wow.
See you later, challenge.
Seems to be the whole name of the game, to be honest, isn't it?
Basically.
Like, I mean, where's the challenge?
No, I find this game pretty funny, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
true.
Comedy value, you can't underestimate that.
Wow. Didn't even knock me off the stairs, or the ladder.
Gotta wonder if the people who made this, if they were familiar with Mega Man beforehand.
I don't know.
I mean, you see enemies that behave in almost the same way as their NES counterparts, so... I mean, it seems like they did play other Mega Man games, but there's just so many outlandish game mechanics here that it seems... I don't know, I think it's something that is worth debating.
Yeah, I mean, could be worse. Could be, like,
Certainly
actually
so,
broken.
Yeah.
This game's just kind of broken in a funny way.
Yeah, it's broken in an advantageous way, I think, in most cases.
Okay, here we go. I hope I have something he's weak to. What's he weak to in 3?
He is weak to the Spark weapon. The weapon from Sparkman. Which you don't have.
I know, I'm just trying to think of what's like an equivalent. Well, I'll try...
Try metal. I mean, metal, you know, magnets attract metal. Hey, I was right.
I think that, yeah.
I mean, well, it could just be Metal Blade doing its thing.
Oh no, that's...
It's a lot of damage, I know, but Metal Blade generally does a lot of damage.
Alright. Ah.
Did you run out of Metal? Did you run out of Metal Blade? Did you run out of Metal Blade? Oh,
yeah, I've been using it a lot. Okay, that's whatever. He's not too bad. Oh man, what if I might actually game over to this guy? So I'm very bad at fighting Metal Man. I mean Magnet Man.
Do you have any E-tanks? Oh, this guy's easy. Yeah. What are you having a problem with?
I don't know. I'm just bad at him.
Just gotta pace yourself. Take some baby steps. No, baby steps. Baby steps. Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah, that's all you have to do. Yeah, Mega Man is usually the first one I fight in Mega Man 3.
Ah.
Have you ever played Mega Man 3, Josh?
We played it one time here.
Okay, did you ever beat it?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I don't remember either.
Oh my god.
Well, I'd say he's doing enough damage to you. Oh. That might... Okay, cool. You got this.
There you go.
Nice! Ooh. Good turn shot.
Mega Man feels really wide when you slide in this game. That's kind of why I kept like hitting him after a slide.
Yeah, wide you mean?
Wide, yeah.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
Like his instead of like having like a horizontal hitbox, he has like a you know. Or I always get those like well, I mean, look at his slide. Like I don't know, his like feet feel like they go a little farther.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
See what I mean? Like.
Yeah, right.
Alright, well, let's try this one, I guess.
Oh, right, of course, yeah. Wide, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were really lucky you picked Magnet Man there, because I think he is the easiest of the bunch.
Ooh, I need that.
Yes, Your Amnesty, I did see your last tweet regarding us, and I was very appreciative toward it. You know, I was very happy to hear that these streams help you get through the day, if I understand you correctly. And yeah, that's... yeah, I mean, we... what do I want to say? You know, God, I just really appreciate it. I'm glad it makes you guys happy, and, yeah, because it makes us happy, too.
Yeah. Well, you know what I think.
Yeah, I think. I don't know, the prospect's kind of disturbing.
It wasn't easy.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Still cracking up about that, how that was your instinctive response to when one of those developers for Mega Man 11 said, "We've been like, on the stream, you know, when they were talking about, when they were thanking us for waiting." And well, like, that response of yours, it summed up everyone's, I think, response to the situation.
Out of all the times I've ever said it wasn't easy, that was the most, like, true. It wasn't easy. There was so much despair and, like, just, like, everything, like, bad in the community. Just, like, everyone's just so down, like, you know, we're never gonna get another one. And
2011 will go down in Mega Man history as the worst year for Mega Man. So many terrible things happened then, and it just paved the way for more disappointment down the line. Gosh.
I'm thinking about it right now, though. I find it a little bit funny that in 2011, all the worst stuff happened, and then to revive him, they used Mega Man 11. So, I was just thinking that, like, right now, yeah.
That's funny. Well, let's hope the game's good then, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's like they said in the thing. They got a lot of passionate people working on it, so...
Yeah, and
a lot of people that get Mega Man. That's the important thing.
It's a very, very comforting thing, and we talk about that a bit in our podcast. Particularly Paul is the one who, or Hypershell is the one who talks about that. And it's true, certainly so. One of the things we mentioned, and which you guys will hear us talking about in that podcast, is it's very consoling that we actually have someone to put a name on for the Mega Man franchise now. You know, Inafune's not here anymore, and back in the day, he was the one who, you know, who we put, like, he was the face of the Mega Man franchise for many years, and when he left, you know, after he left, it wasn't entirely bad, because we had people like Brelston and Sven and Greg and all these really passionate people in Capcom who we could put that face on, Mega Man's franchise's face on. But nowadays, we have, you know, we had nobody. All those people that I mentioned have left Capcom since. So, you know, I just think it's really great that Capcom decided to reintroduce these people, you know, show us actual faces that, you know, people that we recognize from past projects that we were really crushed to see the cancellations of. I just thought it was a really good idea. So then we, you know, we can be consoled that we know that... Excuse me, I can't talk. But it's comforting, I think, just to know that there are people that we're familiar with on board this project. I mean, there's Coil here. Oh, Metal Blade looks like it needs it too, though.
Yeah. This is Mega Man 2, so I gotta get that Metal Blade. Look at that, see? Worth it.
Yes, and wow, that was quick.
I know. Alright, who am I fighting? Spike Man? Yep.
Needle Man. I don't think you have his weakness here.
Probably not. Let's try Metal Blade. Okay, well...
Nope.
Wow.
Oh,
right.
wow, that was quick.
Yeah, I mean, I only had like 4 points, so...
Oh, okay, I didn't see that live.
Yeah. What should I try? Let's try the Crash Bomb.
Yeah, it was a big disconnect on Capcom's part, but I think they're kind of remedying that situation now by introducing these, you know, these old devs that we certainly know from projects like Strider, and particularly the Mega Man Legends 3 project, you know, and on that field we have like Iguchi and Ishihara, so it's very, very consoling. Oop. Like, I mean, I think you guys remember my reaction when I saw Iguchi and Ishihara on that stream. I was like, oh man, it was a blast from the past, you know? I hadn't seen those guys in forever.
There you go.
And I was glad to know. I mean, I knew they were at Capcom, but it was just so good to see them again and know that they were still passionate about Mega Man, and you know that they weren't, above all else, that they weren't discouraged by the Mega Man Legends 3 project's cancellation to attempt another Mega Man project. That's, I think, was the biggest thing. And granted, Iguchi, he looked a lot, I'm just gonna put it this way, he looked a lot less peppy than when he was back, when he was working on Legends 3. I don't know, maybe he had a bad night's sleep or something. He did not look very good.
It's like it just makes me think of that one thing of SpongeBob.
But, you know, even so, it was great to see him back, and I'm very happy to know that, you know, he still loves Mega Man enough to give another game another try. I mean, I'm sure he needs to be paid too, but still.
Yeah. Oh, the bees.
Oh, those guys. Can you glitch them out in this game? That's what I always do. No, you can't.
No.
That's unfortunate.
Ah, you can only hold 3 E-tanks, I forgot. I should've just used one. Wait, can you jump in place? Oh, you can. Could you do that in Mega Man 2? I can't remember.
You could jump, but you couldn't move.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
I think you can jump. Yeah, you had to have been able to jump. Because when you jump, you don't press a direction.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of other people who know Mega Man 2 better than me in this chat. You guys remember if that happened? I just want to be sure. I was afraid Capcom was slowly becoming like EA. See if saying I was worrying that Capcom is losing its human touch. I was worried about that too, and you guys have heard me talk about that in the past. About like they're not doing as many community events. They're not showing the people who I mean, there's Uchi, and Uchi's like the only one, I think, in Capcom who does he work at Capcom? I'm not sure, but he's like the only Mega Man face of the Mega Man franchise at the moment.
Oh my god!
Or he was anyway.
Oh my god!
Oh, that guy's a pain in the rear.
Yeah, what the? Oh way! You're stinky, man. It takes a lot.
Yeah. See, it's times like those. He's just as much a pain in Mega Man 3 for the NES, and that's especially so because you don't have a Metal Blade to pick him off with. And here it looks pretty easy because you actually have the Metal Blade, and that remedies all situations. But in the NES game, he's a problem.
Yeah. No.
Topspin the monkeys? Oh, is that something you do, Tuga? Wow, I'm gonna try that next time.
Even with Metal Blade, still takes a lot of energy.
Yeah.
This song does not sound very good. Okay, there we go. Topspin one-shots him. Well, there you go.
Man.
I don't even really have anything. Well, I don't know. Magna gonna get him?
Yeah, that's something I see Rome Mithril doing in his runs.
Oh, there we go.
But I don't like doing that, because Magnet, what's that weapon called? Oh, I don't know. But the Magnet, it does not have a whole lot of weapon energy at all.
It sucks up a lot.
No, I didn't know that Zero Amnesty, but I'm kind of surprised myself that I didn't know that, because I am a big advocate of Topspin.
Well, it's heavy, man.
Let's see, what's this guy weak to? Oh yeah, Magnet. Yeah, Magnet, that's it.
Get up. Oh. Oh, did I almost have him dead? No. Oh, my weapon energy. Ah. That was a waste. What? I'm in the air.
Yeah, okay, I want to talk about that for a bit. He does that in the NES version, too. And it's something that has always bugged me. I like... Okay, people have said that Mega Man 3 was kind of a rushed game. It was not entirely completed. That's one of the things that I personally chalk up to the fact that it was not complete. I think they certainly intended to take that out, or at least, like Gutsman Stomp, when you jump at the right time, you're able to avoid the paralysis. But in here, you aren't. And I want to say that's only because the game was rushed, and that you were intended to dodge it by jumping. I don't know, though.
Oh, I recognize this stage. Just the one they do first in the speedruns.
Yeah, right. This is Top Man, the illustrious Top Man. Oh, use Rush Marine!
Yeah. Yeah. Look at me go. Nice. That's pretty cool. Is that like what else game? What other game is that one?
Rush Marine?
Yeah.
Well, you ask what other game, and I think it is worth noting that there was a whole other game called Rush Marine.
Really?
I believe so. It was a mobile game, which that almost goes without saying. But actually, no, as far as the item is concerned, it was only in Mega Man 3, I think. But yeah, it did have a actual other game to itself, surprisingly enough. Hilariously enough, rather.
I remember it shows up in Rockman Minus Infinity or whatever. Because there's that one part where like you're going really fast and you're dodging all the spikes, but you don't really do anything because it's just a cutscene.
Oh yeah, right. That is not. I do not think it's in Mega Man 4.
I don't think it is.
Could be wrong though. Could be wrong. Okay, okay. So your amnesty saying it is in Mega Man 4. Excuse me.
Okay.
Just goes to show you how much I use it.
Yeah. I'm just a bad Mega Man fan. You guys should know this already. I would just forget everything. I want to say that's one of the ones I beat. What's in Mega Man 4?
That's a really sweet final boss song.
Yeah. That's the one...
It blows me away, because that song's only like 7 to 12 minutes long. Or, excuse me, seconds long. But yeah, Mega Man 4, that's the one with Dr. Cossack and...
oh yeah, and Beat, and the Charge.
Yeah, and Beat.
Okay.
Yeah, the Charge Shot, right, of course. Good game, good game. I see a lot of people...
That one's good.
Yeah, I see a lot of people, like, writing off their lists sometimes because, I mean... true enough, I guess, because it didn't add a whole lot to the Mega Man formula aside from the Charge Shot. But I really do love that game.
Yeah, that one's good. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Good. I felt like that was like,
Pharaoh Man.
well, you know, with the Charge Shot and everything, it kind of paved the way for the Mega Man as he became known later on.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, that was he got the Charge Shot in that game. That was like the final major improvement that Mega Man received in the classic series. From there on, like from 4 onward, it was kind of like, you know, they didn't introduce anything new to the gameplay. But that's apparently going to be remedied in Mega Man 11, where apparently Mega Man has a new gear ability.
Where he goes powered up.
Yes. Oh yeah, the Super Arm and those Rush upgrades. I forget about those sometimes. But that gear ability, I anticipate it's going to be something pretty cool, because in that trailer, I mean, I guess the boss didn't have that much life, but he wiped that thing out in one shot.
I don't know why they... That's kind of weird, like the initials for the hard knuckle on the thing is Super Arm. Isn't it hard knuckle? I could have sworn it said hard knuckle. Or am I thinking of Gutsman's thing?
This is hard knuckle.
Yeah, it is hard knuckle. Okay, that's what I thought. I don't know. That's just weird.
Wait, Super Arm?
Yeah. Super or whatever it's called. I don't know. Never mind. I'm being a stink man. Oh hey, Quint. Hi. Okay. Are we fighting? What are we doing?
Yeah, you're fighting alright.
Oh.
And get prepared for a really fierce battle. This is going to be a battle of the ages, totally epic fight. It's going to go down in history. Well, actually, it technically does go down in history, because Quint is like a future Mega Man. But that aside, you know, this is a battle for the ages. I don't know how you're going to survive this. You're going to have to use all your E-Tanks, all your 9 lives. What on earth are you going to do?
Oh,
my god, you're cornered!
Oh, man! Oh! This is more epic than the latest Star Wars! Oh man!
Come on! Oh my god! Wow, that was...
Oh my! Oh, we gotta take a break, everybody. Let's. We'll be back in a minute. Let's break to commercial. That was a lot. Whew.
Oh boy! Man. I was on the edge of my seat there. Wow.
That everybody likes that guy, really? That's like. That's like. Okay, Quint is the Boba Fett of Mega Man. They both don't really do anything. They got a cool design for the most part, but yeah.
Top 10 anime battles.
Yeah. Well, okay. I like this stage. That's cool.
What's all the eggplants in the background?
No, they're times. They're the melted clocks. Like from that one picture.
How do you determine that?
Because look at the bottom. Look right under Mega Man right now.
Oh, I see. Ah, man, he looked better as an eggplant.
No, they look cool. I like melted Oh, God, this game. It's not as bad as the other one, but man. I know. There we go. Oh, no, no, no.
Yeah,
okay.
But, Quint's, his popularity is not unwarranted, because he does have a pretty fascinating history. He just doesn't translate well into into the actual game.
Yeah, so he's Boba Fett. See, that's what I'm saying. Like people like Boba Fett, like, more after they, like, read into the lore and whatever. Like, he's got his own games and whatever, and everything, and yeah. So yeah, he is the Boba Fett. So I'm correct.
Yeah, I mean, he works in theory, but not so well in execution. That's a good way of putting it, I think.
Yeah, like Boba Fett just dies by a worm. Like, how pathetic could you get? Woo! I know it's kind of off topic. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, Zero Shadow asking, my thing is that, or not asking, but, oh wait, that is a question, yes indeed! My thing is that Wily could go to the future, why not go to the past? Do we count Rockman Upon a Star as canon? Because if we do, then he does go into the past in that one. That storyline is all about Wily going back to the future, going back to the past, going back to the present. It's a whole time travel roller coaster ride. Great OVA though.
Sounds fun.
It's really comical to see just how often they time travel in that show. Which I mean, part of it's for edutainment purposes, because the show is it was an edutainment thing.
Come on. Yeah, whatever.
I was wondering if you had the guts to slide there.
No, I'm not Guts Man, just Mega Man.
But you had the super arm back there, right?
I don't know what I have. Mainly tainment. I do not like this game's simulation of drums, or whatever that noise is supposed to be. It does not sound very good.
Also, gotta love mid-air spikes.
Yeah, look at them, just hanging out. I mean, the stage got melted clocks in the background, so why not?
Yeah.
Worms. Hello.
I mean, just think about this for a second. There's a Mega Man from the future hopping on a pogo stick.
Yeah, out of all the things for a Mega Man from the future to be doing, why a pogo stick?
Okay, technically it's a jackhammer, but it might
Okay,
as well
but
be
yeah, it's okay. But even that, what the? What? Is
oh
this,
yeah,
this is not the real Wily, is it? Look, he's so tiny.
I know.
This isn't real, right? Oh my god.
Let's talk about this for just a second. It's one of Wily's forms, and you might notice somewhat that his head is somewhat small. Not at all very proportionate with Mega's.
Yeah.
Which
wow.
I don't know. Man, he must be doing an awful lot to fit in there.
Just look at him, he's so tiny.
It's a hilarious sprite. Little baby Wily. I like your impersonation of Dr. Likelina, bro.
Oh, the Mega Man Twitter, Facebook, whatever, made a funny post today.
Did it now.
Yeah, I retweeted it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
It was,
Oh, that
was a second phase. I'm not taking this fight very seriously. I have a lot of lives. I'm just trying to beat him with a buster.
I mean, how can you take this guy seriously anyway?
Look at him. He's just so silly looking.
I forgot how comical it looked, honestly.
His little money bags, though, keep hitting me. There we go.
Is he even in the cockpit? his head's just sticking out there, and you're literally shooting the man himself.
Alright, okay, time to get serious. What should I use on him? God, so low on weapon energy, though. Well, let's give this one a shot. I don't think this one will work first, but...
Oh my god, are you serious, Felix? This is one thing that Inafune apologized for regarding the outsourcing. I only know one other Mega Man thing that... well, actually, two other Mega Man things that Inafune apologized for. One was Super Adventure Rockman. He hated that game. And the other was Mega Man 3, and its incomplete parts.
Okay. Yeah, okay. He's not really weak to anything. Alright. Okay, well, I'll just use E-Tanks then. I don't know what he's weak to. I can't really hit him with anything.
Yeah, I mean, Buster's always a safe bet.
Yeah. Okay. I got 4 E-Tanks, so...
Wait. Okay, Tuga's bringing up a theory here that I don't really want to consider, but I'm going to say it anyway. Actually, it is the time skipper, so I wouldn't doubt that there was some time distortion thing, so we might really be fighting Baby Wily.
That would just be perfect.
Why does Baby Wily have a mustache?
Because he should.
That's debatable.
It's probably a fake one. I wouldn't worry about it. But look at his plane, though. His plane has... It's like those little, like baby planes.
Hard to tell whether that's intentional or not. Oh, this thing right here. I get the impression that...
Whoa.
Okay, you know what? I'm not going to assume it just looks too small, even though it looks... I'm not going to assume it's just too small. I'm going to assume that Mega Man has just grown to a monstrous size. Maybe that's it. How come we didn't consider that at all? Just because it might be the case that Mega Man's just grown really large.
Time has just messed around with them.
That's what happens when you time travel. Anything can happen.
Man, it's hard to tell what those are going to land. Oh, I actually dodged them.
Is that serious, Tuga? Wow, Mega Man gets Wily's weapon in this one.
What? No way. Oh, I killed him. Put my back to him. Oh my god, I do. Wait, what's going on? What?
Oh boy. Stuff's happening.
Yeah, what is going on?
I don't think we're playing Mega Man anymore. Oh, and gotta love Rush. He only fires when he wants to.
Yeah. Well, he hit him. Direct hit. That shot was 1 in a million, kid. Wait, did I win? Is it...
I don't know.
What's going on?
Maybe you're going into the future.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait,
Am I
you
done?
got his weapon, but you can't use it?
Time? It's over. Oh my god, that was only an hour.
Really?
Wow. Went on.
Tuga, what do you mean by him getting the item?
Yeah.
Then?
Well, I mean, like, he did the, like, animation of getting his item.
Yeah. What's that do?
Oh, it was the bullet Rush fired. Oh, you're right. Yeah, that is.
Oh,
You're right. You're right.
Gotcha. Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, well, I guess we beat it. Wow.
What a lame weapon. It only has 1 ammo.
Yeah. Yatterman reference. Crying Skull Plan. This game sucks. Oh, it's okay. I mean, it was funny. Remember how many lives I got? Yeah.
I mean, I really hope you didn't murder Baby Wily there, though. That would just be dark.
Maybe... We need to get Baby Wily as like a Discord thing. He's so small. Like I don't know. It's weird because like in the first game he was fine looking. He was proportionate. So
I know
his
it's
robot thing was too.
The proportions are just weird. What else can you say, really?
I guess they just wanted a really mobile boss, so they're like, well, we'll just make him a little baby.
See, I feel like that boss would have been okay. Its proportions would have been okay if Mega Man was smaller, but he wasn't. Yeah. Like, you remember what the Super Mario Game Boy games did? They shrunk Mario down. They didn't use his sprite.
Yeah, well, the first Mario Land, anyway. The second one, he's big again.
Yeah, right. Excuse me, first.
But they get it to work. I like Super Mario Land 2 more than 1, so...
Yeah, I mean, I felt like 1 worked, but... eh.
Yeah, I know the Goombas are like 2 bits big. Springer. Wow. Well, there you go. That was a game. I guess I think this game would be fine if you got like a little baby who wants to play Mega Man. That says ice cream. I don't know. They never spell it right. Yeah. I'm glad they got that sprite of Mega Man standing there again. Oh, wait, the roosters are called Cook? Baton. Pooty Goblin. Who killed Roger Rabbit? Or Robbit? Squirm. Who killed Hannibal? Mastarubu. Kaminari Goro. Clashman.
Ah, they did it. They did that thing.
Metal Man. Oh, they don't have their little funny faces like in the last game.
Ah, that's disappointing. They could have done that. They had that capacity.
Airman.
How would they have done one of those faces for Airman?
Hardman.
Well, what do you want to do from here?
Top Man. I don't know. I didn't think it'd be over this quick, or I would have had the other one downloaded too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Magnet Man. Yeah, no emotes today, sadly. Needle Man. Quint.
Yeah, round of applause to Quint.
Yeah,
oh boy.
The Boba Fett. Can't believe how little he did. I'm just amazed.
Oh, you want to talk about a funny boss? That's a funny boss.
Yeah. Just wow. Honestly, I'm not even sure if he hit me. Oh, Punk's in the next game? No, I need to have... Ugh.
By the way, are you... I dare say that you're not wondering any longer why Quint wasn't one of the Mega Man killers in the DLC for Mega Man 10.
I would kind of like to see a hard version of him.
Well, I mean, technically he's not... He's technically not one of the Mega Man killers, but still, he's in one of the Game Boy titles, so you'd think it would only make sense to put him in that DLC.
Yeah.
But, you know, just the thought that they, like... I can't help but think that Capcom was just, like, sitting in their office trying to think of something to do with him for that DLC, and they couldn't think of anything.
Yeah, there you go. I beat it. Capcom's taking all the credit.
Oh, boy. Well,
wow.
That was fun.
That was definitely a game.
It's a good game to relax over.
Yeah, it's a funny game.
Yeah, but you know, I think there is something definitely to be said for that introductory value, you know? It's a good... You know, I think you were joking back there, but I think you're definitely right. It would be a good game to introduce somebody to who's, like, not very familiar with Mega Man and who wants to get into it, but is kind of too intimidated because all the other games are hard.
Yeah.
Or even just a little kid, you know? Something like that. Like Tuga, for example, he says that it was his first Mega Man game. And yeah, I think it's a good one if you don't want anything hard.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Alright, I mean, audio issues aside, audio is an entirely different subject
I mean,
altogether.
that was probably the worst part about this game, but I mean, it wasn't that bad. I've heard worse. There was, what was it? The Sega Genesis Mega Man. I did not like the soundtrack for that at all. It sounded really bad to me.
Yeah.
Just, like, the remixes. Like, I mean, the original music's fine, but the remixes are just bad. I think, anyway.
Yeah. I recall Mega Man 3 for the Game Boy is hard, though, so...
Yeah.
See this as the calm before the storm or something?
Yeah.
I remember raging over one of them really bad. I don't know if it was Mega Man 3 or Mega Man 4, but I want to say it was Mega Man 3, and that was the one that gave me the most trouble out of the Game Boy games.
Yeah, I can't believe it's over. I was so short.
I know, it's like, where do we go from here? Do we just want to end the stream early?
I know, yeah, kind of.
Or is there anything you want to show off, maybe?
Oh, here, let me get that one funny thing that they posted earlier.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
I'll get it real quick. Or not. Yeah, well...
Flashman's theme in Wily War is Heatman. That's how I'm interpreting that comment, Zero Amnesty.
Yeah. It was this. Can you see it on the screen?
Yeah. Where's...
It's because they had the top, and that concludes today's lesson. Walk equal mega.
Okay, hold on, I cannot read the top. Ah! Thank you, Dr. Light. That's intellectually stimulating, as I like to say.
It's part of Dr. Light teaches enunciation.
Well, how come, if this is really Dr. Light's lesson, why isn't the R replaced by a W?
Well, it is there.
It is there, but not at the bottom, and that's... I'm calling forgery here.
I feel like there was one other thing, but I can't remember what I wanted to show off.
Oh, they talked about Legends 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
That was cool, I think. And they put Data in that 30th anniversary art. That was cool, too. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
I see meme material. Yeah, that's how the Mega Man Twitter is these days.
That's how all, like, Twitters are these days. They're just taking a page from the Sonic Twitter.
I know, right? I wish... Yeah,
it's fine by me. I think the Sonic Twitter is pretty funny.
Okay, it's funny, but I want some professionality, some level of professionality in this industry.
Well, there you go. That's why you got the Mega Man one, then. I'd say they hit a good balance.
Well, I mean, I guess so, that they could do better. But I really gotta tell you, I miss the days when I think Brelston was handling it, and he would be so, he was serious about what he did, and I thought that was great. I mean, this one I feel like they're just making jokes for the sake of making jokes and not for the sake of supporting Mega Man, but that's just me. They're nowhere near as bad as the Sonic Twitter. Yeah, Ryan's always commenting on that. Who's the guy who runs the Sonic Twitter? I believe his name is
something.
Aaron Weber.
Yeah. And
in our podcast, Ryan commented saying that the guy managing the Mega Man Twitter, his name is apparently Kellen. I don't know his last name, but Kellen. And he said he's trying really bad to be Aaron Weber and failing. Which I don't think is completely true. I think he's succeeding to some degree. But fortunately for us, he's not nearly as bad.
Airman with
you can see that the Mega Man Twitter is trying his darn best. He's trying too hard, I think. But I'm sure you guys don't come here for my opinions. Think what you will.
Yeah, they just come here for mine.
Oh, if they're okay with yours, I dare say they have no problem with mine at all.
God, this music is terrible.
Oh, what you looking at here?
I don't know. I'm trying to... I thought there was going to be like a cool code. I don't really think these are any good. trying to see something. Password list. It's gonna be like everything. Oh my god, yeah. Wow.
Gosh, you could finish the game in the time you could finish the game twice over in the time it takes you to input those codes.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess that's it. I don't really know what else to do. And I kind of don't want to start another thing, so we beat this one so fast. And
yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I do want to talk to you about that podcast, so the extra time might be handy.
Yeah. Was there anything else I wanted to say? Well, I guess just one little thing. Monday is Christmas, so if you celebrate that, Merry Christmas to you all, and if you don't, then Happy Holiday to whatever that is.
Indeed, indeed. And I found one of the people on our Discord linked me to a very illustrious song, and it is called "I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas."
Yeah.
So maybe play that if you're hoping for Mega Man Legends someday on some wonderful white Christmas. I don't know, but I just found it really funny.
Yeah.
But aside from that, yeah, there's a lot of news in the Mega Man community right now with Mega Man 11. Game Informer's constantly posting videos and screenshots from Mega Man 11 in its development, and they're going to be. I don't know how long they're going to be doing that, but they've been posting a lot of those videos for the past couple weeks, and they've been really fascinating. So I really encourage you folks to check those out if you haven't already.
That does remind me. I do have that issue. I totally forgot to right now. I could bring it up. Let me find my webcam thing. Bonkers, can you stop doing that? Let's see. Oh, yep, there I am.
My number 9 for 3DS is nowhere to be found. Yeah. Who knows what's happening with that?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Alright, let me adjust this. You guys will probably like my shirt today. I always try to wear a Mega Man shirt when we do it, even though I'm not on the thing. So yeah, this one, like right after we finished the stream last week, this arrived at my door. So
I can't see it here, but
you can't. Oh yeah,
the Mega Man 2 window's in the way.
Check it out. Boom. There you go. Ta-da.
Oh, nice.
Pretty much everything that's been talked about has been talked about regarding this issue. There's a nice, really big pictures of it. Sorry, my webcam's kind of blurry right now.
Oh, cool. Wow, that explosion.
Yeah. But there is one thing at the end nobody's talked about, which I find very funny. And it's this. Mega Man boss or comic book character. And it's got all these things. These are really funny to me. And they're very easy. If anybody gets any of these wrong, then I'll be very surprised. Like, the first one here is Metal Man or Antimatter Man. And if you're paying attention to this stream, you know which one that is. Nitro Man or Plastic Man. That one's pretty obvious. Although I do like the
point.
I know. Hold on, they get funnier. There's 3D Man versus Gravity Man. Molecule Man or Gemini Man. Junk Man or Garbage Man. That's honestly, that one's probably the trickiest one. That's like the trickiest one. And that's only the 5th one out of 16. Sheep Man or Animal Man.
Oh, come on.
Heat Man or Demolition Man. That one I could kind of see someone getting tricked by that one.
Well, I mean, a Mega Man boss. How often have we had a boss with a 4-syllable name like that?
Oh, just hold on. Just hold on. We got Floronic Man or Splash Woman. It's pretty easy. Time Man or Cryonic Man. Molten Man or Magma Man. Shaggy Man or Magnet Man.
Oh, come on.
Toad Man or Hydro Man. Centaur Man or Machine Man.
Okay, no, Toad Man would throw you off. Nobody would ever think that a serious game developer would name a boss Toad Man.
And not only that, like if somebody's seen like a water guy, they'd be like, oh, okay, it's probably that guy. I guess that one being tricky.
Sheep Man 2 for that matter. You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
Sheep Man, Animal Man.
When confronted with Animal Man, maybe that would throw you off, but Sheep Man, that. Why would you name a boss Sheep Man? I don't know.
Centaur Man or Machine Man? I almost read that as Macho Man. Who is sadly missing from this. Bright Man or Shadow Man? Power Man or Napalm Man? I can see someone getting tricked by that.
Bright Man or Shadow Man?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Both of those are bosses.
Yeah, both of those are bosses. What do they say is the right answer? They say Bright Man's the right answer. Yeah.
Okay, they're just throwing you for a loop now.
Yeah. Okay, and the last one, and I swear I am reading this on the paper. Okay? It's Clown Man or Animal, Vegetable, Mineral Man.
I'm done. I'm done.
And just, if you want to see it, it's right there, okay? I'm not making that one up.
No.
So there you go.
Josh, unsubscribe to that magazine right now. Stop everything you're doing. No, stream that even. Stream your unsubscription from that magazine right now.
Well, I mean, technically it did run out this month, so there you go.
Good.
Yeah. So there you go. I thought that one was really funny.
I think it's also worth noting that, guys, I think Game Informer were the masterminds behind the boot scenario at TGS. Because if you saw their latest video, their latest Mega Man 11 dev video, I don't know the names.
I should grab that. Let me go get that screenshot.
You should. I don't know the names of these Game Informer people, but the guy who was talking in that video, like the only English guy, he came up with a boot man or something to that effect. He came up with he brought the boot into the picture, and he worked it into a boss design, actual Robot Master design. No, Josh, what are you doing backstage?
What? No, they can't see it.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing. Come on.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Here. Now they can see it.
Boot Spray Man, yeah. I found it funny that they cut the like when that, if you look at the picture for that Spray Man on Twitter that they later posted, the boot is not in there at all. Like in this one, on this whiteboard here, the boot is the emblem for the boss on the Boss Master's
it's right behind him.
Yeah, but it's not in the final design. I think a spray is like the boot is replaced by a spray emblem instead. So I guess that shows you that the developers were not happy with that decision to put a boot in the game, even though Game Informer apparently was.
Yeah, they don't do nothing. Trying to hold on. Let me find the actual design. Okay.
All right.
Up loud video. There.
All right, you guys are making another Mega Man. So...
Ben Reeves. Okay, that's the guy we have to blame.
Yeah, there it is. There's the boot.
Oh boy.
Let's keep skipping around. There, look at that.
Quality content, guys. Quality content.
Boxing gloves?
Yep.
You're such a good artist.
Yep, that's it.
Dude, look at them
And he
feet.
has gloves on his feet. Yeah, the feet's almost the best part.
This guy's pretty epic.
That's right. It's a work in progress.
I mean, he could have been wearing like toe socks, but no, he's wearing feet gloves. So.
Of course, yeah.
So it's probably like some kind of spray. Spray of scorpions, like an S-ray, or this could be like a scorpion.
Let's see. Oh, well, yeah, what is he weak against?
That's a good point. What would you be weak against?
Oh, nails, of course.
The ocean?
Tinnitus? Is that what that says?
Well, now we know what to do next time Capcom brings a boot from off stage. We get nails out and throw it at them.
Yep, that's the most peaceful way to solve it I could think of.
Yeah, I mean, they're asking for it by bringing boots out. They're commencing hostilities by that.
Oh, the World Man.
Oh,
Not if you can think of a certain X7 gag. There are too many X7 gags out there. I don't know which one you're talking about. Oh, this guy here.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I try not to think of X7.
Rusted old machines should go home and play with their toasters.
We have weakness, we have a strength, we have Scorpion Boot Man, we have Ocean Man. We've got enough for
Just got a boot.
And he erases the boot.
Perfect.
I guess he didn't like it, guys.
When are we gonna get this guy in Mega Man Maker, huh? Get to it. Where is he?
Yeah.
I know he's probably not watching, but come on, get on it. Chop chop. Oh man.
I just love that fact that these Japanese people could not figure out the connection between the boot and the spider.
Yeah. The Ocean Man. Ocean Man. But yeah, I think that's everything. I can't think of anything else.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll catch you guys. I mean, I think that's pretty much about it. We talked about everything that needed to be talked about.
Yeah.
But again, guys, happy Legends 20th anniversary. We didn't talk about it too much last week, and of course we talked about it on our page when the occasion came up. But yes, we plan to do celebrate the Legends 20th anniversary throughout the whole year, like Capcom with the Mega Man franchise. And we'll be doing that with like various campaigns and events and interviews even with various people across the year. But that'll all come later on. You know, we kind of want to... I mean, this is 20 years of Legends, guys. We don't want to celebrate it by just one day.
That'd be stinky.
And, you know, we kind of... There's also a part of us that kind of just wants to put Legends alongside those Mega Man franchise celebrations to, like, keep it constantly... you know, just constantly in the face of Capcom. But yeah, I mean, again, this is 20 years of Legends. That's a big milestone. And as a result, we think it warrants a really big celebration. So yeah, we will be doing various campaigns throughout the year, various interviews and events. And we hope you all look forward to them. And yeah, happy Legends 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you didn't have anything else to say, Josh, I think we can end it there.
I think we could end it, yeah.
All right. Well, guys, as always, been a pleasure to chat with you, and we will see you next week with our continued playthrough of the Mega Man Game Boy titles. Going on Mega Man 3 next week. I imagine that's going to be pretty difficult. But we've faced the calm. Now we can go into the storm.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see you guys next week with Mega Man 3 for the Game Boy. So until next time, guys, keep fighting the good fight. And as always, Legends never die.
Legends never die. Yeah.
Alright, see you guys, and have a very, very Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas. Woohoo. Bye-bye.
See you later, guys. Stay legendary.
Yeah, too.